Shalom, shalom. This is Ahamia Ben Yahweh at the Wisdom of Praise of Yahweh. I just wanted to wish all of my mishpachah blessings, all of those who are scattered across the four corners of the earth in this awakening. I just pray that the Most High will touch you wherever you are, let you know that you are not alone. And today, I just wanted to give him the praise for this beautiful day. I don't know what part of the world you are in or what kind of weather you're having out there, but whatever it is, give him the praise and the honor and the esteem. Even if it's a hurricane or tornado or some type of disaster, give him the praise because his signs are being fulfilled, prophecies are being revealed, and just give him the praise for that. And just pray that none of your loved ones are going to be hurt in any kind of disasters and that he protect them. And just give him the praise because he is worthy of the praise. Today, I just wanted to drop some Brews Clues on you with the word of encouragement. Brews Clues. See, us Brews right now, we need some clues because there is a great awakening. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. YouTube channels are being attacked for people who are giving out the truth. But we know that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We know that this thing is going to go forth and that we will be more than conquerors, that we are overcomers. And we just give the Most High all the praise and the honor and esteem. For he that endured to the end, he shall be saved. And so we have to endure to the end because we don't go with the church doctrine, once saved, always saved. This is an everyday thing that we go through. Every day it's a new test. Every day it's a new trial. Every day it's something new that we are going to either overcome and go to a higher level, or we're going to face the same thing and continue it until we overcome it. It's like going through school. You know, you can't get the second grade unless you finish first grade. And so you have to pass all those tests to go to the next level. And so the Most High, he's taking us in different levels. Then he will move us into a different dimension. It all depends on how far you want to go. And so he wants the most out of his people. And so I just wanted to share some comfort, some words of encouragement to you today, because his word is powerful. He said his word will do what it is sent out to do. And so he's using various different messengers to send out his word. But most of all, a lot of his people need to be encouraged. You know, we have brothers and sisters of the Most High who are going through things with some of them have lost their wife. You know, I have a friend, he lost his wife. I know a sister that she had lost her husband, who was a Moray. I can go on and on. People who I have associated with that have lost people due to COVID and other different sicknesses and diseases and infirmities. And so those who are mishpachah, we must keep them up in prayer, and we must call them from time to time to encourage them, because it's a hard thing when people have to go through these things. And we know as believers, we know that it's just graduating or transitioning to a better place as we rest in the Most High. But it's still something you have to live with when you wake up and you don't see that person on the side of your bed, or you don't see him in the next room over. So just remember, if there's somebody that you know that's gone through something, give them a call. Ask how they're doing. And just, you know, just check on them here and there. You wouldn't believe how much that brings to their heart to know that somebody is caring for them and somebody is praying for them. So I want to go into this because this is what he wants to do. I'm going to Yeshaya chapter 40, and I'm going to read from verse 1 to verse 11. Yeshaya, commonly referred to as Isaiah, chapter 40 through 11. It says, "Comfort, comfort my people, says your Elohim, or Elohim, or Elohim. Speak to the heart of Jerusalem and cry out to her." Wow, did you hear that? This bird came flying over here. I'm sorry. It says, "Comfort, comfort my people, says your Elohim. Speak to the heart of Jerusalem and cry out to her, that her hard service is completed, that her crookedness is pardoned, that she has received from the hand of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh double for all her sins. The voice of the one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh, make straight in the desert a highway for our Elohim. Let the valley be raised and every mountain and hill made low, and every steep ground shall become level, and rough places smooth. And the esteem of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh shall be revealed, and all the flesh together shall see it. For the mouth of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh has spoken." So when he speaks, things come to pass. The voice said, "Cry out." And he said, "What do I cry? All flesh is grass, and all its loving committed is like a flower of the field. Grass shall wither, the flower shall fade, when the spirit of Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh has blown on it. Truly, the people is grass." So basically, he's telling us we're like a vapor. And when we're gone, his word is going to continue. And this is one of the reasons why I'm on this channel, giving words of encouragement. Because, well, I won't go into it, but I maybe will share it one day. But I had got a scare. And the Most High was telling me that I need to give encouragement with his word. I need to get music out there because his word is in the music. And I kind of was slacking, caught up in this Egypt or this Babylon system, trying to make money every day to survive. But I had to really, really push myself. And I will share that with you one day. It's too long to go into today. And I don't feel it's the right time. So basically, he's saying we are a vapor. You know, we see the grass goes, we see the flowers come and go, they fade away. And that's how it is with our breath. It's like a vapor. We don't know when that time is coming. And so, this is what he's saying. He says, the grass shall wither, the flower shall fade, but the word of the Most High stands forever. And even when we transition, when we graduate into that new place that he has for us, that word will be continuing. We will be following that word. Right now, we are in a time where we are just rehearsing. We are just scratching the surface of what he wants us to do. And when we are transition into the new Jerusalem, or whatever, there's various different schools of thought, but we will be with him. We will be exercising that word on a daily basis. It's going to stand forever. And he's trying to show us that pretty much you have nothing to lose. Just stand on his word. This is the comfort. No matter what you see going around you, no matter how you feel with your emotions, put this in your soul and know that he's got your back. He's got our back. I'm going to read 8 again. Grass shall wither, flower shall fade, but the word of our Elohim stands forever. You who bring the good news to Zion, get up into the high mountain. You who bring the good news to Jerusalem, lift up your voice with strength. Lift up, be not afraid. Say to the cities of Yehuda, see your Elohim. So he's given us an example that we should be on a high mountain with a megaphone or screaming and shouting the good news. This good news is not gospel. Gospel comes from a word God spell. And we know that the Most High doesn't put spells. And we also know that Hasatan is the God of this world. And he is the one who is putting spells on people. The Most High does not put spells on people. We need to reverse that thought of gospel, and we need to use Bazorah or Bazara. The good news. This is the good news. See, the master Yod-Heh-Wav comes with strength, and his arms rule for him. See, his reward is with him, and his recompense before him. He feeds his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs with his arms, and he carries them in the bosom gently, leading those who are with young. So in this great awakening, we need to know that no matter what we see that is going on around us, he's going to carry us through. That we should not fear. And this is why the word is so important that we read every day. For if somebody is new into this, and if you are listening, pick some Psalms or some Proverbs if you are fresh in the word and you don't know a whole lot. It gives you a lot of instruction that it's at a Passat level. It's at a level that you can just read it in the English, and it pretty much is, what's that word I like to use on when you do things on the computer, plug and play. It's just real simple, you just plug and play. And of course, if you get into the Hebrew and you start getting into certain things in the Hebrew and breaking it down, it will give you, but believe me, that's a good start right there. But you got to stay in the word. You got to read some word here and there every day, a little here, a little there, whenever you get a chance. I know it's a busy thing. You start to make time for the Most High, and he'll make things go smoother on your daily things that you do. You won't have to fight as hard because he will make it easier, because he will be blessing you along the way. But when you lack on the Most High, things are going to be harder for you. And so you just have to make your mind up and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a few scriptures every morning when I get up. I'm going to try to read a couple before I go to bed. Or if you have more time on your hands, it's better for you to just stay in the Word. So I wanted to say that because I wanted to encourage my brothers and sisters. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I'm not finished. I just wanted to put that out there so I don't forget. But I also wanted to know that we are more than conquerors, and we have to exercise our power. There's more in us than we think that we really, really have. And so we have to exercise our power. So anyways, I'm going to give it a pause. Come wait for this motorcycle to go. But I wanted to say, the scripture says that he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. We're living in a time where we're not under this Christian doctrine that you're once saved, always saved. We're dealing with a daily battle every day we get up in the morning. You see, there are some things There are some things that I may be faced with that you may not be faced with, or someone else may be faced with something that you may not be faced with. We're all going through different things, and we have to overcome these things. And the Most High is going to keep sending them our way until we get the victory over that. And the word victory comes from this Hebrew word called netzach, or natsach, in ancient. And that's victory. And the attributes and the definitions are endurance, long-suffering, perseverance, and I believe there's two more. Can't think of them right now. But anyways, when you look at a person that goes into the Olympics, and I'm only using the Olympics because I believe that we all could relate to the Olympic Games because we've probably seen them coming up when we were children, or we may have seen like snippets of them on commercials or whatever. Well, a person that goes into the Olympics, they usually start off as a young person and they have this dream. And they usually have this dream that they want to become an Olympic gold medalist. And so in school, they might take gymnastics or running, high jumping, high jump, boxing, whatever have you. They just do this as they are growing up. And their parents see a little bit of potential in them, and they say, oh, I think you could be this, I think you could be that, and so they pursue their dreams. Then you have these scouting agents. They start looking at this person and they're saying, oh, this person seems to have genetics. They seem to have good agility. They seem to have what it might take for them to be a gold medalist for the USA one day. And so they're keeping their eye on this person. And as a person gets out of high school, they might go to college, and then they might start getting awards and medals for certain things. Well, because of the parents pushing them and coaches pushing them and seeing potential in them, that's their faith and that's their encouragement. They're pushing. They don't know if they're ever going to make it in there. They just have this dream that they're going to make it. And so that's kind of like how we are. In this walk, we have this great belief that we're going to make it, not really knowing the challenges that we have to go through to make it. So as we are going through these challenges, the Most High is showing us through the Olympic analogy that I'm giving you is that these people, they suffer all kinds of injuries. They pull ligaments, tendons, they break arms, they break legs, they get all types of injuries, even some succumb to death. And the ones who don't succumb to death, they persevere. They stretch, they work out, they go through therapy after their injuries. I had an injury one time. I used to race motorcycles. And coming back from that injury and knowing what had happened to me and knowing what could happen to me again from that injury, it takes a lot of belief in yourself to say that I'm not going to let this happen to me again. Because you can't predict what's going to happen to you again. And to get back on that bike and to go do some of the things, and once you realize I'm back on it and I'm doing good and I'm making progress and I'm actually improving my riding and I'm getting faster, it empowers you. I'm saying all that to say this. That's how it is in the Word. You see, He's given us certain injuries. He's given us certain type of things that we are going to go through, that we are going to be faced with. But He wants us to overcome. And that's what he means by when we endure to the end. We are going to be constantly going through something to the end to show our love for him, to show our desire for him, to show that I'm standing on your word. I'm believing in you no matter what. And this is what we do. And so these people that are going all over the country trying to get this gold medal, that are striving, they have no idea if they're going to get it or not. And many of them will tell you that I had this dream and I just kept dreaming and here I am today. And that's how it's going to be with us. We had this promise that he had given us. And we stand it on this word because we know this word will last forever. And because we stand it on this word, and because we persevered, because we had our natzak, our netzach, because we had perseverance, because we had victory, because we had long suffering, we're able to be overcomers. And we're able to become overcomers because the word gives us strength. This word gives us strength. And when we see what other people had went through, other people who were serving the Most High had went through, that encourages us when we see how they got the victory. And so I'm here to tell you, you have the victory. Dropping Brews Clues on you, letting you know that you have the victory. Whether you are on the east, whether you are on the west, whether you are on the north, or whether you are on the south, wherever you are scattered, you have the victory. Whether you are below or whether you are above, whether you are in the Navy and you're inside of a sub right now, you got the victory. Whether you're in aviation and you're in an airplane right now, you got the victory. Wherever you may be, he knows your thoughts before you thought. He knows the hairs on your head. You don't even have to pray out loud. That's the Almighty One that we serve. He is almighty. He is all power. He is all knowing. He is all everywhere. He is all seeing. He is the powerful one. So I just wanted to drop that on you today. Some Brews Clues of encouragement that you are his sons and his daughters. You are his sons and his daughters, and he loves you. He loves you very much. So I just wanted to let you know this is a walk. He come as a suffering servant, and this is what a lot of people don't get. We are to serve one another. We are to serve our mishpokah, brothers and sisters, our family. We are to serve. We must learn how to serve for the Most High because he came as a suffering servant. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to go to heaven and I'm going to go see so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, so-and-so. And no, it's not like that. It's not like that. We are here to serve. So what I say to you, brothers and sisters, shalom, 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 shalom. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And leave a comment. If you were touched in any kind of way, let me know. This is Ahamia Ben Yahweh at the Wisdom of Praise of Yahweh, wishing all my mishpokah comfort and shalom, and that you have peace that surpasseth all understanding. Not by your power, not by your might, but by the Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom.